What's up, you guys? My name is Jan Pauk, and today I'm going to teach you how to learn an E major in 3 easy steps. The first one is going to be putting our fingers in the right places so that we can get that chord to ring out well. And we'll talk about some more details, like what the fingers do, like how they all touch each other, how the thumb is actually not muting on an E major because we want that bottom string to be open and ringing out with the chords. And we're going to learn how to take that shape off, hold it, and put it back on, which is further going to strengthen your chord shape. We're going to take that off, put it on, and then the last thing we'll do is we're going to move it around. Which is fun to do, it's easy to do, it's much easier than doing chord changes at first. And it actually gets used quite a lot, you'd be surprised. So grab your guitar and let's get started. Alright, in order to voice an E major, we're going to take our index finger and we're going to put it on the 1, 2, on the 3rd string, counting from the one closest to the floor. Then we're going to take our middle finger on the 2nd fret and we're going to go on the 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 5th string. And then the last finger that we'll need is our ring finger, which is going to go on the 1, 2, 3 on the 4th string, right underneath the middle finger. Our thumb is not going to be touching any strings, but it is comfortably on the neck. I am not bending my wrist for this E major. We don't need to do that unless you have a classical guitar. If you have a steel string acoustic or an electric, you're going to put the palm of your hand on the neck and the thumb is just kind of hanging out up here, not touching any strings. Now it's very important for your fingers to touch. If we do this, that's very difficult for your hand to learn and to remember. Right? So bring that thumb around the neck without touching any strings and make sure all your fingers are touching. Your index finger is touching your middle finger. Your fingers are all diagonal to the neck, pointing up to your face, not so much 90 degrees to the neck. Think diagonal. You'll see good guitar players, we're all, I say we, I hope I'm one of them, we're all diagonal to the neck for most situations, also for soloing, by the way. But anyhow, make sure your index finger touches your middle finger and the middle finger touches your ring finger, and don't let the pinky be lazy. Bring them in. Push your fingers together. This will give this chord structure. Imagine you're building a bridge over the strings with your fingers. Everything's got to be connected. It's a lot easier to play like this. Okay, once you got that, you can quality control your chord, which at first will probably sound like this. That's pretty normal, but try to maybe wiggle your fingers around. Maybe you'll get some strings to ring out better than others. Don't drive yourself crazy over this. It'll take a little while before everything is clean. It's taken me years and I'm still working on it. But every now and then quality control your chord to see, to gauge your progress, to see if you're getting better at voicing it. Right? But again, don't drive yourself too crazy with that. What I want you to do in order to get that chord to be clean and to sound good is to take that shape off of the guitar. Can you hold it? I can hold this shape all day long because my fingers are all touching. It's an easy shape to hold and put back on the guitar. So yeah, you'll have to get the thumb out of the way, slowly take your chord off, put it back on. Do this maybe when you're watching a movie or hanging out with friends if you have your guitar in your lap. Take your shape off, put it back on. As you put it back on, you'll realize how well you were holding it in midair. And that's going to strengthen that shape. It's going to make it easy for your hand to remember it. Okay, and then the 3rd step is we're going to move it around. It's fun to do. It's easier than changing chords into, right? Because it's the same shape, but it'll still take a little bit of work to learn. So what you want to do is you strum the chord once, then you lift the pressure off of the strings, but you stay touching the strings. Your sense of touch should be telling you, hey, my fingers are all still on those strings. And then we're going to move the chord up 2 frets to where your middle finger is on the 4th fret. Well, that sounds pretty cool too, kind of mysterious or Middle Eastern. Then we're going to take the pressure off again. Some strings will keep ringing out because they're open strings. And we're going to move it up 1 more fret to where your middle finger is on the 5th fret. And we'll strum that. That sounds pretty cool too. Like some Pearl Jam song or something. Then we're going to lift the pressure again. We're going to slide up 2 more frets until your middle finger is on the 7th fret. And we apply pressure again and we strum that. Alright, so let's turn that into an exercise. We're going to think with our middle finger, if you will, on the regular E major. It's on the 2nd fret. Then we're going to put that same shape with a middle finger on the 4th fret, then the 5th fret, and then the 7th fret. And I'm going to give you a limited amount of time for you to do that so that you progress. Ready? Let's give it a shot. We're going to strum each chord once. 1, 2, 3, here we go. And 1, 2, slide up to the 4th fret. Ready, and 1, 2, slide up 1 more fret. Ready, and 1, 2, slide up 2 frets. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, back to the beginning, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's strum it. 1, 2, 3 to the 4th fret. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 1 fret up. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 2 frets up. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Take it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, middle on the 4th, and 1, 2, 3, middle on the 5th, and 1, 2, 3, middle on the 7th, and 1, 2, 3, one more time, and 1, 2, 3, middle on the 4th, and 1, 2, 3, middle on the 5th, and 1, 2, 3, middle on the 7th, and 1, 2, 3, middle on the 2nd, and 1, 2, 3, middle on the 4th, and 1, 2, 3, middle on the 5th, and 1, 2, 3, middle on the 7th, and 1, 2, 3. Let's end it, and now if you know how to strum a little bit, or after you've done this for a little while, you can make up a song using some of those places. You can hash them around however you want. Maybe as an example, I'll play it like this. 5th fret, 4th fret, again I'm thinking with my middle finger, 7th fret, and 2nd fret, 5th fret, eventually you'll be able to jam with that as your strumming gets better and your sense of time, all with one shape, right? So 3 things. Put your fingers in the right place, then learn to take that shape off and put it back on. Do this 10 or 20 times, maybe when you're watching a movie. And then move that shape around on the guitar. Alright, well I hope this helped you out. It sure helps a lot of my private students. I hope it helps you as well. It's going to strengthen your chords. It's going to get you ready for chord changes. It's fairly easy to do. It actually gets used quite a lot in songs. So I hope you learned something. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I will see you next time I see you.